The institutional takeover of HBAR isn't some far-off prediction. No, it's happening right now, under everyone's noses. And if you ignore the proof we're about to lay out, your portfolio is going to be left in the dust.
Look, forget all the noise. While the retail market is busy chasing the next shiny object, the smart money, the real money, has already decided who won the ledger war. And I guarantee it's not who you think.
And let me be perfectly clear about this. If you're ignoring what's happening in the institutional ledger space, your portfolio isn't just at risk, it's already obsolete. You're playing yesterday's game.
Now, don't just take my word for it. Let's look at the facts. Because the data is absolutely undeniable. It tells a story that's impossible to argue with.
So here's the twist that almost everybody is missing. People are glued to the daily price action, right? But the real story, the one that actually matters, is in the institutional ETF inflows. We're talking about 5 straight months of nothing but green. $44 million in October, another $36 million in November. This isn't random. This is a quiet, methodical, relentless accumulation by the biggest players.
And check this out. Let this number really sink in. 0. 0 outflows recorded. That means not one of these major institutions has been selling. This is a one-way street, a fire hose of institutional capital flooding into HBAR month after month after month.
You want to see what conviction looks like? Just look at Canary Capital. They're holding over 532 million HBAR. That is more than 1% of the entire supply, all scooped up by a single institution. They are playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers.
Okay, so why? Why are they all piling into HBAR? It comes down to the tech. It's simple. Think of Bitcoin or Ethereum. They're incredible, but they're open source. A bank like JP Morgan can literally just copy the code and make their own private chain. But Hedera, it's running on a patented Hashgraph. It's faster, more secure, and it has an unbreakable moat that cannot be replicated.
And let's be crystal clear on this point. Hashgraph is not a blockchain. It's a totally different beast. It's a patented technology, which is its absolute secret weapon. This patent is its unbreakable moat. It means that when institutions build on Hedera, they know their competition can't just come along and fork their work. It's a protected ecosystem.
Okay, I have to pause here for a second. If you are watching this right now and you are not subscribed to Crypto Global News, you are fundamentally getting this information too late. You are missing the alerts that put you ahead of the market. So click subscribe right now and get on the right timeline with the rest of us.
But it's not even just about the tech. It's about who is running the show. And this isn't some anonymous project run out of a garage. The network is governed by a council of absolute titans. We're talking Nvidia, Google, Intel, Deutsche Telekom, Lloyd's Banking Group. These are the pillars of the global economy.
And the potential scale here is just staggering. Vanguard, one of the largest asset managers on the entire planet, is now giving HBAR ETF access to its 50 million clients. That's a direct pipeline for an ocean of retirement and retail capital to pour straight into this ecosystem.
And if you think that's big, it gets even deeper. Hedera is an official member of the Digital Monetary Institute. You understand what that means. They aren't just building a network. They have a seat at the table with central banks from around the world actively helping to shape the very future of money itself.
And please, don't think this is all theoretical, pie-in-the-sky stuff. This is happening right now. The Hedera network has already processed over $10 billion, that's billion with a B, in real-world settlements. This is the live plumbing for real economic activity today.
So what is the thesis? What's the bottom line here? It's simple. You're not just buying a coin. You are investing in what is going to be the world's next essential piece of productivity software. This is like getting in on Microsoft in the 80s or Google in the early 2000s. It's foundational.
So I want you to ask yourself this question. Is HBAR just another crypto, or is it the world's new operating system for trust? Because when you look at all the evidence, the answer becomes pretty clear, doesn't it? And that answer is going to define the future of your portfolio.
Now, especially for our viewers in the US, paying attention to these massive institutional shifts is absolutely critical for navigating what's coming in the next market cycle. I really want to hear from you. Head over to our community post, I've linked it, and drop a comment with your single biggest takeaway from what we've covered.
If you want to stay ahead of this market, you need to do 2 things right now. First, go ahead and like this explainer, share it, and make sure you're subscribed. Second, and this is crucial, join our private Telegram for instant alerts.
The QR code is right there on the screen and the link is in the description. Get the info first.
And trust me, you are going to want those alerts, because in our very next breakdown, we are going to reveal the specific U.S. agency that is already leveraging the Hedera network for critical national infrastructure. The answer will absolutely shock you. Click the video on your screen right now so you don't miss it.
Stay ahead in the crypto market. Subscribe now for the latest global news and updates.